Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the instant match reaction. Everton have beaten Southampton 1-0 in a very, very tight game at Goodison Park. Let's be honest, it wasn't a very good game. It was a bit of a poor game. Everton really only having one shot on target, and that was the goal. It wasn't a very good game, but it was a game that Everton had to win. Everton had to just get through, and that's what we did tonight. We got through the game. We got the 3 points, and all that. That's all that matters. I thought we were very, very nervous. I think if that second goal had been given, I think we would have relaxed, and I think we would have gone on and won the game quite comfortably. But it seemed like when that goal was disallowed, Everton just got a little bit edgy and just started to just allow Southampton a little bit up the pitch. And because we couldn't get that goal, it felt like we didn't know whether to stick or twist. We give the ball away far too many times, really. And we've relied on a really big Jordan Pickford save in the dying minutes. Luckily, it fell to their centre-back, who sort of fell over as he kicked it. Luckily, that didn't fall to someone like Ings or a Ward-Prowse, because I think they might have done a little bit better. But credit to Jordan Pickford. I thought it was a great save, and we got the 3 points. And at the end of the day, that's what we've been missing at home. We haven't played any. I don't know if we've played any worse than we've played tonight, than we've played against other teams that we've been beaten by. The difference is tonight we got the lead. We got the 1-0 lead. Great goal by Richarlison. Lovely little build-up. Dom, obviously, winning the ball. Sigurdsson, good ball in. And Richarlison with a great finish. It was just, listen, I think it was just one of those games that you have to get through sometimes to get that confidence to play at home, to play a bit more. With a crowd at 1-0, I think we would have gone on and won that game really comfortable. They were really, really poor. And actually, when we scored the second goal, it was what exactly we deserved. And as I said, I think if we would have gone on, I think if we'd gone on at 2-0, I think we would have really put them to the sword, because I think then we would have been confident in our defending. The problem is that when it's only 1-0, you always know it only needs something, and you've seen at the end how just little nervy moments. You've seen Pickford get punched one and get fouled and nothing happens. So I'm just delighted with the 3 points. Gets us up to 43 points. We've got a very winnable game on Thursday against West Brom. And, we could have 46 points going into the weekend. And that would be huge. Because you just want to count the wins now. You want to, as we said before, we're 43 now. We need 17 to get 60 points. Around 60 points is what normally gets you Europe. So if we can get 6 more wins, and you think about it, 6 more wins is easily doable. And we will get to the end of the week and we need 5 more wins. You'd be thinking that's easily doable. But obviously we have to get to the end of the week and have that other win. Yeah, but you know what? We were short. The thing about it is tonight, don't forget, Alan came back for his first game in 10 weeks. Played the full 90 minutes. Did really, really well. Okay, lost the possession a couple of times, but really, really well. We didn't have Tom Davis. We didn't have James. You look at the bench, it was full of kids. So, it wasn't exactly right tonight. We didn't have the subs. He was very, he didn't want to put the subs on until very late, because he's very wary that we've got another game on Thursday. So, he's obviously looking at some players thinking they're not fit enough, or he's happy with because at the end of the day, they had 1 shot on target in the entire game, didn't he? We've had a chance early on in the second half. We were unlucky. Great header from Michael Keane. He gets stopped, and then it's headed away from Ben Godfrey. And we've defended pretty well there. The defenders will come off thinking they've played well, clean sheet. Goalie think he's done well. It's just that we just couldn't get that second goal. So we'll have to look now at Thursday and think, well, who are we getting back? And hopefully we'll get players back and we can rotate a little bit. I thought Andre Gomez played well tonight. I thought he took up really good positions and won the ball back. Yeah, big shout out to Iwobi in the last minute. Well, near enough the last minute with his play in the corner. Fantastic that. Exactly why he was brought on, to hold the ball up in the corner. those games can be frustrating because all you want to do is just get over the line. That's all you want to do. You just want to get that second goal and you just want to get over the line. And I think the most disappointing thing tonight was it wasn't the centre forwards wasting chances. It was the centre forwards not getting chances. And when you've got Richarlison and Dom on and you're not really making any chances for them, it's so frustrating. And I think that was because simply I don't think we ever relaxed. I just don't think we relaxed. I think Decore gave the ball away too many times. I think Gylfi gave the ball away too many times. All trying to find that killer pass where really what we should have done is just try to keep hold of it. Build little moves up. 5-10 passes. Gomez was not awful. Come on, he wasn't awful. He had a good game tonight, Gomez. He was not awful at all. So listen, it was a good 3 points. At the end of the day, it's a good. Any 3 points is a good 3 points. They're awful though. That's annoyed me. That's annoyed me because they're awful. But as I said, when you haven't, the last time we won a Premier League game at home was Arsenal in December. So obviously there's pressure on players to just get the result. And at the end of the day, they'll say they've done that, and they have done that. As fans, it's not always easy to watch a game like that because you're continually frustrated. You just want to get over the line. You've seen it 1,000 times before. You know what normally happens. But maybe this is a different Everton. Maybe it doesn't happen to this Everton. Maybe this Everton can get over the line. This Everton can get those wins, and that's what we have to do now. I mean, someone just said Alan looked off it. Well, he has been out for 10 weeks. 10 weeks he's been out for. And he's come back and he's done that. So, at the end of the day, we've got over I think, now that we've won that game, and as I said, I think if Michael Keane's goal had been given, I think we would go on and win that game. 3-4, 5-0 easily. I just think the pressure of not being able to get that second goal was really key. But we have to stop giving the ball away. This is why we're so good away from home. It's because we don't have as much possession. We have to learn to get comfortable with the ball, to get it and not always, to be able to do what we do along the back line, but do it in midfield and keep the ball and move the opposition round. And then it's about hitting them at the right moment. But listen, 3 points is 3 points. We're up to 43 points. We're on the same points as back on the same points as what Liverpool are on. The teams who were behind us, like Tottenham and like Arsenal, who won at the weekend, we've put that 3 point gap in them, and now we have to go to West Brom on Thursday, which will be a very tough game. Don't think it won't. They're fighting for their lives. It'll be a very, very tough game. Allardyce will have a plan to rough us up, to hit us on set pieces, to put it on Pickford as much as they can. Get men behind the ball, frustrate us. What Allardyce will do is try and make sure we have loads of the ball, because he'll see the way we play at home and see the way we play away. We were just, as I said, a bit panicky tonight. But listen, I thought Jordan Pickford excellent tonight. I thought he was excellent. I thought Gomez had a good game. I think Richarlison and Dom did their jobs without ever getting into areas where they could, really put the ball in the back of the net, have chances. And we got the 3 points. So the formation, someone just mentioned the formation, AJ. The problem with the formation is, and I said this, anyone who watches, the regular shows know how much I want a right back. A right back who can get up and down all day in that. He's all day in that. He will have a field day in that team. But unfortunately, we haven't. We've got Holgate, who's a centre back, not a natural right back. So I'm not having a go with him. I'm not having a go with him. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm just looking at the table now. Southampton 30 points, 14th place, and Newcastle have got 26 points, and they're 17th. And you think how well they started. Yes, the commentary team were absolutely terrible in the UK. Absolutely terrible. They were just willing. They were willing Southampton to score. I can't bear the narratives of commentators who don't talk about the game, but talk about what could happen or what will happen if this happens instead of just focusing on the game. I know some games can be boring and you have to create it, but when you're creating a narrative to try and cry in goals for the opposition, it absolutely does my head in. Pickford looks better because of his hair, doesn't he? Come on, let's get it right. His haircut has focused him. He looks like he is. Martin Tyler in the US. Was it Martin Tyler and Thingo, the old Liverpool player? Right, hang on. I'm just trying to find the table. Hang on. So that puts we're still in 7th place. There's a 4-point gap between us and Spurs, 4-point gap on us and Villa, 6-point gap on us and Arsenal, and then obviously we're on the same point as Liverpool. Chelsea the game, I've got a point ahead. West Ham have got a point ahead, and we've got a game in hand on them, haven't we? So we'll have to see what happens. But obviously we've got to win our next game ahead of that Chelsea game next Monday night. Jim Beglin, that's who it was, wasn't it? The manager's come out and said that we had a few injuries. He said they were all minor injuries and he wanted to rest them ahead of Thursday. But you know what the manager's like and injuries, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. But there you go. There's really not much more I can say about this game. It was edgy, nervy, but I think when you look back on it, you'll go, yeah, we were all right there. Not necessarily you can do that in a game. It doesn't always work when you do that in a game because you are nervy. But I think in the main, we were all right. We were okay. There you go. So make sure you check out the player ratings. That'll be coming up soon. If you're on Patreon, Ned has got a video coming out. He's got a new video. Ned's got a new video out. Everton FC. Who cares, mate? You can tell me as much as you want. It's awful. It doesn't matter, mate. Pays my bills, and we've got nearly 50,000. So it doesn't matter. Come and show me what you can do. Right? That's better. And I'll have a laugh. Listen to you. It's all right. I'm just going to ban you from the channel because you just talk utter wham. There you go. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out the other videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to watch the final word, watch it live tomorrow on Patreon. The full live exclusive show over on Patreon, where you will get to ask your questions at the end and we have a good chat with you. There you go. Because Patreon's where it's at. Thanks for watching. See you later.